We have entered the phase of the Trump presidency where he's no longer answering questions. He's reacting to the sound of them. Now, I want you to watch this very carefully. Peter Doocy, Fox News reporter of all people, tosses Trump a softball question. Do you think there's a threat of a left-wing militia targeting ICE? You know, a simple yes or no, or let me talk about Antifa would have probably done the trick. But instead, Trump just starts saying random words. I do not believe that Trump has the cognitive capacity to parse, understand, and meaningfully respond to most questions.
Do you think that this was an isolated incident, or do you think there's a national threat of a left-wing militia that is targeting ICE and CBP?
Well, I think you have some very stupid people in the left who have some money that are making it available to these people, because you look at the guns they had, they were brand new. You look at even the clothing they were wearing, it looked like it just came out of some military shop. So you have some very stupid people that if anything ever happened, they'd be the first to go. They don't understand that. They'd be the first to go. They'd be the first ones hit. But there is money being put behind people. When you look at the weapons they have, the newness of the weapons, rifles that just came out and they have the latest model. So there's something going on, and we'll get to the bottom of it.
He does not seem to understand the core of the question. His brain seems to be catching a buzzword here or there, weapons, money, people, and he just starts riffing. He's not connecting ideas. He's unable to think in a sophisticated way, and it only gets worse.
What's Executive Order 14321? Professor Poutine here, time for Mysteries Histories. Nominally titled Ending Crime and Disorder on America's Streets. Sounds like a good thing. This is the executive order that's being used by the National Guard and ICE and police to sweep the homeless people off the streets in Washington, D.C., and maybe in Memphis and Chicago and St. Louis, wherever else the Trump administration decides to go. And you might be sitting there thinking, well, I'm not homeless, so I don't care. There's a few sentences in there you probably should be aware of, and if you don't believe me, I put the link in my bio below. You can read it for yourself. There is a sentence in there that authorizes the reversal of state and federal precedents against involuntary incarceration. And it encourages all the federal agencies that are executing this particular order to target chronic drug users, the mentally ill, and the homeless. And they are to put those people into, quote, appropriate facilities for an appropriate amount of time. Now, you might be thinking that's a great idea. Put them into a treatment facility, put them into a hospital, put them into a halfway home. If need be, I guess we could put them into a mental institution or a prison. Yeah, but the executive order also says that if there's no room in a mental hospital or a treatment facility or prison, quote, this executive order ensures that those individuals are not to be released back into the public, end quote. Well, where are we going to put them? Oh, right, Alligator Alcatraz. Good thing we built those concentration camps. And again, you may be saying, yeah, but I'm not homeless. I'm not a chronic drug user. Maybe not. But have you ever sought treatment for alcohol addiction or any other addiction? Have you ever sought medical treatment for anxiety or depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, any other mental illness? Know anybody that has? Because this executive order also authorizes the federal government to hand over the medical records of anybody who might be in need of, quote, involuntary incarceration, end quote. And just as an aside, ICE about a month ago received access to the medical records of all 79 million people on Medicaid. Normally, this is to go after undocumented migrants, but since most undocumented migrants don't use Medicaid, what do you think ICE is searching those medical records for? Consider yourself updated.
Yo, you win. This is where you fucked up.
And I don't mind making the speech without a teleprompter, because the teleprompter is not working. I feel very happy to be up here with you, nevertheless, and that way you speak more from the heart.
When that motherfucking teleprompter didn't work, y'all should have worked y'all ass off to get that motherfucker back up and running. Trump off script is dangerous, you hear me? He proceeded to say fuck France, England. He told Poland to kiss his ass. He told the whole UN y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't helping us. Y'all ain't spending no money. He continue to say he stopped 7 wars. What's the countries these wars was in? They probably ain't even got a military. They got 2 Cessnas and a pistol. And he told all them motherfuckers they going to hell. God damn. When Trump becomes Saint Trump, he worried about everybody else going to hell. I think you need to think about yourself, player. You know the rapture was supposed to be coming, right? Trump would have been left behind, goddamn destroying everything. But seriously though, Trump over there making us look crazy as hell again over there in the world stage. They should have never gave that nigga a microphone. He told Sweden, fuck you, and what you gonna do about it? Y'all soft. Boy, they ain't gonna never give you a Nobel Peace Prize. I bet as soon as you left that goddamn UN, they started talking cold cash shit. Fleifen, flirting, flicken, flocking. Fuck Trump. Danke schön. Tell Trump kiss my ass.